Hey everybody, it's Tapirs here.
I'm JoJo Strums.
And that's Chloe.
And today we're going to unravel the mystery of Rowena. That's Rowena Gap over there on the Columbia River.
Right over there, on the Columbia. That's it. See it? We love it.
And we love you.
Let's unravel the mystery.
Today we're going to be discussing all things Rowena. Starting with the breathtakingly scenic Rowena CREST. Then the mysterious town of Rowena. And the geological phenomenon of Rowena Gap.
But first, we're going to start on historic Highway 30. Built in 1922, this is America's first scenic highway. The road stretches between Troutdale and the Dalles, a 75-mile-long journey highlighting the beauty of the Columbia River Gorge. We're going to focus on a series of hairpin turns that wrap themselves around the mystery of Rowena.
Sam Hill was inspired by the beautiful scenic roads of Europe to make historic Highway 30 move in concert with the curves and grades of the natural landscape. For a more in-depth look at Sam Hill's creations, check out our vlog, Where in the Sam Hill Are We? I bet you thought it was Sam Hell, didn't ya?
I did. It's not? And that brings us to our first stop on our in-depth look at everything Rowena. This is Rowena CREST. It is 750 feet above sea level, and it provides an excellent view of the world-famous Rowena Loops. And here's JoJo and Chloe to tell us more about that. Hey, JoJo.
Hey, Sad. Did you know the Rowena Loops are a series of 6 horseshoe curves? It is an iconic series of curves.
I had no idea.
Yeah. And it was an engineering marvel for something that was built in the early 20th century. So if you're ever driving through the area, hop off the freeway and onto this bad-ass road.
Look, bird.
Bald eagle, to be exact.
Bird. Caw, caw.
Whoa, are there 4 of them?
Free bird! For bird! But seriously though, the Columbia River Gorge is home to lots of bald eagles, especially during the months of January and February, when the migratory flock of them head south into our area to use the large trees to roost and the open waters to fish. Bird! For birds.
The Rowena CREST viewpoint offers beautiful, sweeping views of the Columbia Gorge. And here you see Rowena Gap. It is one of the shortest gaps on the Columbia River at only a half a mile wide. And during the Ice Age, when the floods came through, it caused a huge backup that sent floodwaters all through the basin of the Dalles. And I have a theory that this floodwater and this backup of the flow kind of caused a mysterious vibe in the area.
I always feel mysterious when I got a backup of the flow. The town of Rowena and its neighbor on the other side of the Columbia River Gorge, Lyle, were both formed by the violent pushing of the floodwaters through the basalt cliffs that were formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago.
Everybody hang on to your bippies and your boopies. We're going to be driving through the Rowena Loops while we unwind the mystery of the town of Rowena.
Rowena, the town, was established in the early 1880s. Very little is known about its exact date of establishment or why it was named. Wasco County, the county that it resides in, actually in 2017 got rid of all of its building permits, and who knows what historical data was thrown away with that. Many locals say that there was a young lady named Rowena who resided in the area, and that's where the name came from.
Another theory on how the town got its name is that it came from Walter Scott's novel Ivanhoe, where a woman named Rowena was crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty at the Knights Tournament. And that seems kind of fitting to me. I can believe that because, boy, is this place lovely and beautiful.
Another more well-documented possibility is that it was named for Henry Spohr Rowe, a famous politician, locomotive captain, steamboat captain, kind of jack of all trades. He did a lot for Portland around the 1900s.
In our minds, this theory is the least likely because the town of Rhododendron was originally called Rowe in honor of Henry Rowe. And who would name two towns that close to each other after the same dude? I don't care how cool he is.
And that leads us to where I really think the name came from. The Rowena-Lisle Ferry. There used to be a ferry that operated between Rowena and Lisle, across the Columbia Gorge, in the narrowest gap. On this very trail, folks would travel down here to get on the ferry and make their way across the mighty Columbia. The current here was so strong due to the narrow gap that the boat captain would yell to the people rowing, "Row, Wiener! Row, Wiener!" Get it? Rowena? That's how they had to come up with Rowena, right? They had a bunch of weenies rowing. That's my theory. Prove me wrong.
If you have a theory, let us know in the comments below.
If you enjoyed today's video and adventuring around the Columbia River Gorge with us, please like, subscribe, and especially share the video. We sure could use the help in getting to 1,000 subscribers. We're so close.
And please, be brutally honest with any criticisms you have. We feel that we've come a long way in our growth, and we would love to come further, and with your help, we can.
Always remember,
Do something you love,
with someone you love.
especially if you're by yourself.
'Cause yourself is the most important love of your life.
And we love the crap out of each and every one of you.
Hey everybody, Sad Tapir here.
I'm JoJo Strums.
And that's Rowena.
Chloe's name is Chloe, not Rowena.
That's little Rowena.
We changed her
We
name.
changed her
She's
name.
10, and we decided she needs a new name.
New decade, new name.